Welcome to The Creative Influencer, where we discuss all things creative with an emphasis on influencers. The Creative Influencer is hosted by John Pfeiffer. John is an entertainment attorney in Santa Monica, California, who represents influencers and other creatives.
This is our first mini-sode in Season 4. And this week's question comes from Taylor. Hey John, I've listened to your mini-sodes about TikTok and have seen this in the news recently as well. My question is, what do you think about Instagram Reels? All of my friends are saying it's basically a TikTok ripoff, but not as good. I want to know what you think, since you've talked about this so much. Thanks, Taylor. Well, Taylor, thanks for listening, and thanks for the timely question. So here's the way it is. Facebook recently launched its Reels feature on Instagram. I've been reading about the feature being rolled out to certain users, being tested for the last year. I think it was a combination of both good timing and luck that the new feature is launching right when TikTok is getting so much attention for its privacy problems. So yes, Taylor, Reels is very similar to TikTok in terms of basic functionality. Both Reels and TikTok let you create short video loops with special effects, or set to copywritten music made available for use for free in your videos made with the app. The blatant similarity between TikTok and Reels is not surprising. This is the normal MO for Facebook. In just that way that Instagram Stories was created in response to Snapchat, Reels is a response to TikTok. And imitation, in Silicon Valley at least, is the greatest form of flattery. Now to your friend's assessment that Reels is not as good as TikTok. I can understand why they'd say that. Reels is really hard to use. First, getting to Reels inside Instagram is confusing. To open the feature, you have to tap the Explore button, it's the magnifying glass, and open somebody else's reel before hitting the camera button to start creating your own reel. You can also create a reel by swiping right in Instagram to enter the camera and then selecting Reels, a button next to Story. It's just not intuitive. Then, once you finally get to Reels, it becomes even more difficult to use. TikTok has features that automatically clips videos to match your music, or even suggest music that goes with the video, enabled through AI, artificial intelligence. Reels has none of this. So a video that might take a minute or so to make in TikTok can easily take 15 minutes or longer to make in Reels. And lastly, features aside, we have to remind ourselves of the privacy problems with TikTok that got us here in the first place. As I've discussed in our previous episodes on the subject, TikTok is basically spyware. But you can say the same thing about Instagram in many ways. Given how Facebook handles user data, I don't feel that much better about what data is being collected about me as I use Instagram versus TikTok. I can't tell you how many emails I get from listeners about how Instagram listens to them or tracks what they like. So, is Reels like Batman? Perhaps it's not the social media tool we wanted, but it's the one we deserve. Hard to use, but American owned. That's it for this episode.
That's it for this time. If you enjoyed our podcast, please write a review on iTunes and tell your friends to subscribe. If you have any questions about influencers or suggestions for future episodes, email them to John at Pfeiffer@pfeifferlaw.com. Thank you for listening.